Hello, water signs, and welcome to Modern Day Meta for your Candlemas 2020 reading. There is information in the description box about how to reach me and set up an appointment if you'd like to do that. This is a general reading for our water sign collective for Candlemas 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, here we go. Seeds you are planting, spring cleaning, water signs, where you're bringing warmth, where light will be shed for you, and what's being reborn. Using Tarot de la Nuit seemed applicable for Candlemas because Candlemas, or Imbolc, is about the celebration, the midpoint celebration between winter solstice and spring equinox. In the pagan traditions, or if you're a witch and you celebrate on the Wheel of Year, this technically is our first day of spring, and we are celebrating the return of the light as well as the warmth that the fire brings to our hearth. Let's clarify. Thank you. This deck here is called the 8th house, and I chose it because it's holographic and reflects the light beautifully. So we're coming out of the dark and into the light. Let's see, Water Collective, what messages Spirit has for you. Thank you. Candlemas 2020 for our Water Collective. Thank you, Spirit. And we'll just get these clarifiers out and begin your reading. All right, water signs. Planting seeds. What do you want to grow in your life? This is the sun. This is the happiest card in tarot. It represents joy and contentment, and you can see she's facing the sun. The sun is warming her, making her feel toasty, comfortable, happy, content, and filled with joy. So it sounds like to me, water babies, you are going to be focusing on the things that create joy and contentment in your life. Let's see what it's clarified by. And you have the 2 of fire, which is, fire is wands, and you're making some plans. You are planning for the future passionately and really thoroughly, making sure that you have the things you need so that you can set out on and begin a journey well prepared. So you're in the planning stages of that, water babies, and it sounds like to me that as part of cultivating the qualities of the sun, you are going to make a plan so that you can act on it. Nice. Water signs. Let's see what needs to be cleaned up and cleared. And Spirit is saying, you've got the 4 of Wands here. So, the 4 of Wands is usually the card of a happy home, happy, stable foundations in your life. So I think here Spirit wants to show you that the potential for this happy home is very possible, and perhaps remind you not to give up on this kind of dream for yourself. Maybe there are things in the way right now of you feeling fully fulfilled in that, and you probably know what those items are, but Spirit here is showing you that if you've been holding out and for that happy home, that it is here for you. There are some things, though, obviously, that are in the way and need to be cleared. It's clarified by the Knight of Air. So, fast-moving messages about the truth and clarity. You know, whatever's coming in, whatever's going to be revealed to you, has the potential to shift away what's not true and what no longer resonates with you, water babies, so that you can achieve and sort of live from this place of contentment. You know, that happy home, and, you know, as the sun talks about, the joy and contentment that you are planning for yourself. Wow. Water signs. All right. Where you will be bringing warmth, how you'll spread your joy and happiness. We have the King of Swords here. And this is a master of the truth. This person has mastered the realm of communication as well, and knows how to deliver the truth with wisdom. This may or may not be an actual person who could enter your life, water babies. It's important not to get hung up on gender as well. This could be somebody who just emulates the qualities of swords or communication, a master communicator. Okay. And so this may be somebody who could help you. This could be qualities that you're actually working on developing within yourself, becoming a master communicator of truth yourself. So it's clarified by the Hanged One. Man, this card has come up in almost every collective reading. There is a lot of introspection going on the inner realms for many of us. For many of you air signs as well, there's been a long pause, a suspension, being held in suspension and not feeling like you're not really able to move forward. And this is actually the divine hand kind of holding you gently so that if you're able to take a breath and relax into what is instead of struggling against the pause, there is a brand new perspective here for you being offered in terms of how you can best spread your joy and happiness, air signs. So let's see what else Spirit has in terms of shining a light and what needs illumination. You have the Ace of Cups here, water babies. This is a beautiful card about your cup running over. There's a brand new beginning here. Aces represent the beginning, an offering from Spirit. And in this case, it's the cups, which rules emotions and love and spirituality and creativity. So there is a brand new creative or emotional beginning at hand for you that's being offered to you by the divine. And this is clarified by the Queen of Water. Lovely. So this could be again, a person in your life who emulates the qualities of a very nurturing, loving, compassionate queen. A queen is an influencer. She's highly able to influence others through many ways. And in this case, with the Queen of Water here, through the emotional and spiritual realm. So this person just loves taking care of other people as well. This may be you, water babies, because it does fall in your sign of water, or it may represent somebody in your life, male or female, who emulates those qualities of compassion, love, nurturing, and caring, and wants to help you nurture and care for this new emotional and creative beginning that's here for you. Finally, water babies, what's being reborn? What dormant gifts will be reawakened for you? We have the Three of Wands. This is about taking action. Many people who study tarot say that this is the minor arcana representation of the magician. And this is about you've made your plans, you've calculated what you're going to need on your journey, all the supplies, all the people, all the support, where you're going, how long it's going to take. You have gone through your paces of planning and you are ready to set sail. You are ready to take action on that plan and get going. So I see a lot of energy, enthusiasm, optimism, and passion returning to your life, water babies, so that you can act on this plan you made at the Two of Wands stage and take action on it here at Three of Wands. It's clarified by the Seven of Air, Seven of Swords. So there's some strategic planning going on as well. You are making a plan, perhaps even to get away from a situation, and you need to be very strategic about it. You may need to withhold certain pieces of information in order to protect yourself so that you can make this kind of getaway. Also, this card can represent basically turning a blind eye to something that you absolutely really need to address, not being exactly honest with yourself. And I love the depiction of the eye here, and it's very green to me, which represents the heart chakra. I see a lot of green in this. So I think this is about seeing with the heart, seeing through the eyes of your heart, and protecting, protecting that heart, being honest with yourself as well. This is a card of deception. So, many people will also say just watch out for thievery and things like this. But I think, here next to your plan of action card, that this is more about being honest with yourself, and proceeding ahead with integrity and heart-based choices. All right, water babies, I'm going to shuffle from the Secret Language of Light and read a message, an oracle message. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to wrap up this reading for our water elements for Candlemas 2020. What message do you have, Spirit, to tie all of this together for them? Bring some cohesion into the reading. Thank you, Spirit. And we have healing. So there's healing here for you, water signs. A lot of healing. Let's see what your message is. Number 5, there is change at hand, possibly through contrast. So go easy on yourself. Water babies, being illuminated by love and truth. Right now, healing is taking place to support your understanding of the gifts in your experiences. Weird or difficult circumstances can often be a fast-track path to your desires. Until we recognize subtle imbalances, the best way to clean up outdated beliefs is to have our buttons pushed. Buttons are created by continued attention to unbalanced thoughts, ideas, and beliefs. Every time we are reminded of or talk about a hurt, it pushes a button and reopens a wound that we are yet to heal. Wounds are created by mental, spiritual, and physical trauma. Poking at them will prolong the healing process, leaving them alone so balance can be restored and wholeness can return. Inspired action for healing may include seeing a therapist, consulting a medical professional, or spending time in the ocean. Focusing on what you love is also healing. All is perfect in every moment, even if we can't see it at this time. Water signs, your inspired reflections and actions for this period. Write down the answers to the questions from the meditation if you remember them. If you feel anything needs to be healed, ask your soul for help. If you feel you need more help, talk to a friend or therapist. Also, let go of any self-help material you no longer have use for. Give it to someone or donate it. If you need to heal the future, the information and processes you need will come to you. Don't hoard out of fear. Keep things because they give you joy. And finally, spend 5 minutes every morning doing something